Isn't that beautiful? We're gonna erase it. It's like in a student book. Where is my profit? Here we are. Here's it.
Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same.
Hi guys, here's me Anna. I am just right there at my Quotex platform. Lovely and the favorite one. Don't forget, just want to mention that in the beginning, just to have you and get you right there, I have my Telegram channel where we have just the community. We share signals, experience, mistakes, profits, wins, and everything. So if you want to join, you can find all the links, you know where. And let's get it on. It's gonna be 275 and 1 minute interval. We go into the currency pairs or any other sources of our possible income with the biggest payouts. And proceeding 92. Okay, it's fine. I think 5 is more than enough. Then we're going to be using 10-second candles, and for the strategy it's going to be 4 indicator based, but the simplest one, I promise. At least I hope that. But I think if we're not going to be tricking, if we're not going to be playing too much with the periods, it's going to be just working fine, because 80x plus MACD, isn't that a little bit smaller to the classy bit, just a little bit. Okay, and get in with this fractal and then with the zigzag. So as you may see it already, it's actually gonna be one of the nicest one. Let's try it, because 10-second candles are unpredictable sometimes, but I think we gotta be going. And look at that. Going downward right now, but I think we're going to be getting upward right after. If we're going to be checking MACD, it seems like we're going to get downward, and that's just fine. I think we can reach the bottom, we can be a little bit more downward, but then in a while it's going to be the rising. And right there, maybe just the simple logic is going to be just enough to get the profit, because with the indicators, that's a bit working in advance of it. So let's check it out. And as you may see it, we were all right and correct. And now you can see all the indicators just got back. But if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what's going on with the 80x. Seems like it's got a small fluctuation, and we can see that the 80x lines are too close, are getting crossed. That's the profit. And actually we cannot use that properly when all these lines are so close, but maybe that's all because of the fluctuations and maybe because of the period, because the 14 is the main period, is a bit too much. Isn't that beautiful? We're gonna raise it, and then we're gonna get to the upward trend. That's beautiful. That's the bottom situation, the simplest, the nicest one. The candles are trying to get green, and you know that the candles are reacting way faster. The crossing usually happens when all these candles, if we just talking about the MACD and the classic situation, when the candles are trying to get, like, you know, to reach this bar and to change. So now we are just below zero, and the crossing may appear of these lines when it's going to be just the change into the candles to above, for above. I don't know how to say that. So let's check it out. It actually not so many seconds left for us, and you may see the green line is the line that we are checking with the MACD. Look at that. It's like in a student book. Everything is happening. I want it to happen. Let's go. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work that beautiful and that properly, but in most of the cases, this is just 100% sign. Let's go for more. Isn't it? We're going downward. We're still waiting for the zigzag to show us what's going on, but I think the big tendency is right there is to go downward with the 80 with the MACD. This is what I was trying to say. Actually, it's not that clear, but in a moment now we get in with some perfect distance between the lines. We get in just clearly downward, because before we had this tiny break-in upward, and we may see it with the candles and the lines of the MACD. I've been actually the hope of this ADX, but I must say here the period is not so suitable because it's hardly readable. I suggest to make something like 7 maybe, or 8 or 9, something like that for the period, because here we're just lucky to have MACD to see all of that, because fractal and zigzag just their additional indicators. They cannot give us the proper information because they react afterwards. Where is my profit? Here we are. Here's it. Let's go next. Once again, we are lucky to find the nice and easy situation. You just expect that the MACD gonna give us some orange candle. This is it, what is happening, and we are so ready to get back. We are so ready to see the crossing of the lines and the orange candles, which is trying to get below zero. We kind of fast. It was kind of fast to get downward, and it seems like we may go kind of fast upward, but that was the perfect timing. This is one of the best situations. I wish all the situations, profits and indicators were just like that, such an easy and clear. Look at that. We're gonna be raising it, and we're gonna get to the upward one, because already you can see it. Of course, we never know when it's gonna be actually the bottom when we have such a long falling, but look at these MACD candles. We already have like a constant, how to say that, a few constant green candles which is trying to get above zero, plus the lines are getting crossed. So this is just the signal. The question is it going to be the big rising, or it's going to be the small fluctuation? But now we can see that the ADX lines trying to get crossed. Maybe right here we can actually trust it. That means that we're going to have, I hope, the upward trend, that it's going to be for sure, just for sure. Look at that, 2 bets just to maximize everything. It's trying to get a bit downward. You know, after the long falling or rising, it's not like that we have the long opposite trend. Sometimes in most of the cases, it's getting with the small fluctuations too. But right there, the timing was just fine. That was just fine. 8,000 and a half. 8, that's 4. I'm sorry, that is 4,000 and a half. I was dreaming. Daydreaming. That is done. This is the end of it. Kind of satisfied. That was the nicest one. Once again, a little tiny complaints on the ADX and the period. So we actually just get rid from this indicator for being one of the key indicators in this strategy. But when we have MACD, this is actually no competitors. So guys, use it, have your profits. I wish you luck.